Sentence. The sentence is a unit of speech that expresses a more or less complete thought and has a definite grammatical structure and intonation. Sentence can be classified according to two principles: according to types of communication, according to structure. According to types of communication, sentences are divided into the following groups: declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence. Today we talk about interrogative sentence. A sentence which expresses a question is called an interrogative sentence. For example, do you live in the city? Is your family large? Have you got many English books at home? Who is shooting in the next room? Is your friend's family large or small? Your uncle is a painter, isn't he? Interrogative sentences may be of different types depending upon the questions they denote. There are the following types of questions in contemporary English: general questions, special questions, alternative questions, disjunctive questions. A general question's definition: a question which refers to the whole sentence and requires the answer yes or no is called a general question. For example, do you speak Spanish? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Are you a teacher? Yes, I am. No, I am not. A general question always begins with an auxiliary, a modal, a link verb. An auxiliary, for example, have you sent the letter? Is the child sleeping? Has the rain stopped? Did she return late? A modal, for example, can you speak Italian? Must he go at once? Might I use your dictionary? A link verb, for example, is she a teacher? Are you a driver? Was she a doctor? A general question is spoken with a rising intonation. For example, are you a student? Can you speak English? A special question. A question which refers to a definite part of the sentence and begins with an interrogative word is called a special question. Interrogative sentences begin with an interrogative pronoun. A, who, what, whose, which. For example, who is that woman? What do you want? Whose father is that man? Which of these boys is your brother? B, interrogative adverb. For example, when will the delegation arrive? Where does your aunt live? How could you cross the river? Why are you late? A special question is spoken with a falling intonation. For example, who is in the room? Whose book is it? Where does your family live? And alternative questions. A question which consists of two or more general questions used for choice is called an alternative question. For example, do you live in the village or in the city? Does he study English or German at school? Have they got a letter or a telegram? Is he a teacher or a doctor? An alternative question is spoken with a rising intonation in the first part and a falling intonation in the second part. For example, do you want to go to the park or stay at home? A disjunctive questions. A question which consists of two parts, a statement and a short general question, is called a disjunctive question. If in a disjunctive question the statement is in the affirmative, the short general question is in the negative. For example, she speaks English well, doesn't she? He's a driver, isn't he? The boy can play tennis well, can't he? You have got a telegram today, haven't you? If the statement is in the negative, the short general questions must be in the affirmative form. For example, he can't speak English well, can he? You didn't learn English at school, did you? He isn't an engineer, is he? The first part of a disjunctive question is spoken with a falling intonation and the second part with a rising intonation. You have got a letter from your friend, haven't you?